let's come into seated to start. If you have your blocks nearby, they might be handy just for the first couple of yin postures, just to make them a little bit more comfortable. Yes, good old blocks. So just have them nearby where you can grab them. And we're just going to start seated today. And we're actually going to start with a breathing exercise called Nadi Shodhana, which is just alternate nostril breathing. I think we might have done this a long time ago, but we'll take our right hand and you are going to place your first two fingers on the base of your thumb. And then you are going to be closing your right nostril with your right thumb. And then you're going to be using kind of your index finger to close your left nostril. And we move between the two. That's it. So let's start by placing our right thumb on the right nostril. And then just fully exhale out of the left. And then start to breathe in through your left nostril for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close the nostril. And then open the right. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through your right nostril. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close. Exhale through your left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale through left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then just come to place your right hand on top of your right knee. Take a big breath in through both nostrils. And a slow breath out. And again, breathe in through both nostrils. And a slow breath out. Just keep going with that breath in and out of the nose. And we're just going to move into our first yin posture. So I'm just going to slide the right leg out in front of us. And then we're going to bring our left leg round to the side and almost bring it back. So the left knee is bent, right leg is straight. And then if you have blocks, we do. So bring your blocks either side of your foot, so that when you fold over, you can kind of rest your elbows on top of your blocks, at whichever setting works the most. And then maybe just rest your head on top of your hands. Great, anyone doing the recording that doesn't have blocks, just folding over the leg there, using your fingertips, maybe coming all the way down. Just going to take our first minute and a half here, trying to just gently wake up the hamstrings. So really just starting to breathe in and out of your nose here, carrying on with that breath. Relaxing the body over the right thigh and just letting yourself settle into this first posture. That's it. Just a little stretch you want to be feeling behind the back of the hamstring here. We're working out Earth Mandala today, so all along the back of the body. Great, just a few more breaths here. And then gently release. Come on back up. We're just going to come into a seating position again. Just reset. So cross the legs. Hands to the knees. Sit up nice and tall. As you inhale, just give the shoulders a roll up to the ears. Exhale, draw them down. Just then take a few breaths in your own time. Nice long deep breaths. Reset the body. Great, and then let's take it to the other side. So this time the left leg forward, the right knee bends up and then out to the side. And then just start to fold over the leg. Maybe you're using blocks as a little arm rest. Maybe not. You can kind of wiggle that right knee around until you find a comfortable position. It shouldn't hurt in the knee at all of the right leg. Fold over the leg there. And just using this time right at the beginning of the class, these really slow intros, to just reconnect to your practice, reconnect to your breath. Try and leave everything that happened this morning or this afternoon away from the mat and just bring that awareness inwards. Maybe you want to dedicate your practice to something or someone that might be needing the energy you're going to create. Great, just continue to breathe there. We're just going to a few more breaths, trying to balance out our sides. One more breath in. And then exhale, come on back up. Great. All right, now bring your right leg around in front, and you can leave your blocks out to the sides. So have your feet just probably about hip distance apart here, and then we're just going to allow our body to just fold, so like a forward fold, but it's a very gentle one. Just trying to target the hamstrings again, but nothing too deep, so it's really a gentle pull if you want to take your hands around your feet or your shins. Just a short 30 seconds for this one. Nice, we've got one more breath. And then gently lift the chest back up. Great, now start to rebend the knees in. We're going to take a few rock and rolls and we're going to end up in a standing forward fold with feet hip distance apart. So hands underneath the knees to start to gently rock and roll. And then use momentum on your last one. You're going to see if you can come up to standing. You can use your hands, plant the feet hip distance apart and work your way into Your forward fold, hands opposite elbow, soft knees, and sway it from side to side. Dangle over those legs. And just really feel those hamstrings start to waken up, start to loosen up a little bit. And then we'll just release our hands down to the mats. So we'll take a little halfway lift. So gaze forward, lengthen through your spine. And then exhale, refold, step it into a high plank. Inhale in high plank. And then exhale, let's lower our knees. Untuck the toes as we lower our chest and our chin down. Then inhale, pull your chest forward and up. And then exhale, release. Send it back into your downward dog. Take a few breaths in down dog. Get yourself into a nice comfortable down dog. Spreading the palms. Find your way into some stillness. And then let's start with our first round. So as we inhale, the right leg starts to lift up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, draw the knee towards the nose and step the foot in between the hands. Then inhale, pick up your left foot, gaze forward. Exhale, step the feet back into a warrior two stance. Now inhale, reverse your warrior, left hand down the leg, right hand up and back. Then as you exhale, start to straighten through your right leg. Let the right hand fall in front of the face as you turn your right toes in and you take a wide leg fold. Inhale, gaze forward, lengthen. And then exhale to fold. Now inhale, turn to frame your left foot at the back of your mat. Keep your legs straight, gaze forward. And then exhale, fold over that left leg. You're high on your right toes. Now inhale, step your left foot back. High plank. Exhale, vinyasa, knees, chest, or chaturanga. Through your cobra or your up dog. And then exhale, we're back into downward dog. Great, right leg, inhale, we lift. As we exhale, we step the right foot in between the hands. We're just coming into a second pyramid pose. So stay high on your fingertips, inhale, gaze forward. And then as you exhale, you lift your hips up and back as you try to straighten through your right leg and you fold over it. Great, now pull your left hip forward, pull your right hip back. Pull up on the thighs here, push your right toes down into the mat. One more inhale. And then exhale, rebend into the right knee, plant the hand, step it back, downward dog. Same thing, inhale, right leg lifts. As you exhale, knee to nose and step the foot in between the hands. Slide the hands forward, inhale, pick up your left foot, gaze forward. And then exhale, step your left foot back, warrior two legs. Inhale, reverse your warrior, left hand down, right arm back. And then exhale, straighten through the right leg as you let the right hand fall in front of the face, wide leg fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Now inhale, frame that left leg, come high on the right toes, gaze forward. And then exhale, fold over that left leg, pyramid. Then inhale, step that left foot back, high plank. Exhale, vinyasa. Through your cobra or up dog. And then exhale, back into downward dog. One breath in. And then exhale, we lower our knees down to the mat. Keep the hips above the knees. Walk or slide the hands forward, come into your puppy pose. Sinking your forehead or your chest and your chin down to the mat. So a couple of breaths there. Every exhale, we sink a little bit deeper. Right, then if you're not already, you gaze forward, you push into your forearms. Start to snake all the way forward, you drop your hips, pull your chest forward and up, push the pelvis down. Find that sphinx pose there, shoulders pull back and then away from the ears. And then release. Hands underneath the shoulders, Send it back to your downward dog. Great, let's come back. So left side this time. Inhale, the left leg lifts. As you exhale, draw the left knee in towards the nose as you step it in between the hands. Slide the hands forward. Inhale, right leg picks up, goes forward. Exhale, step the right foot back, drop the heel. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, straighten through the left leg as you allow the hand to fall in front of the face and wide fold. Find a halfway lift, inhale. And then exhale, fold. Then inhale, walk to frame the right foot at the back of your mat, legs stay straight, half lift. Exhale, fold over that right leg, plant the hands, inhale, step it back, high plank. Exhale, vinyasa. Nice, just flowing with your breath, working your way back into that downward dog. And then left side pyramid, inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, step your left foot in between the hands. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, gaze forward. And then exhale, hips up and back as you try to straighten through that left leg and you forward fold. Nice. Just again, breathing length into that hamstring. Pull the lower belly in. Take an inhale. And then exhale, bend into that left knee, frame the foot, step it back, down dog. So work our way back. Inhale, the left leg lifts. As you exhale, knee to the nose as you step the foot through. Slide the hands forward. Inhale, the right leg picks up, goes forward. Exhale, step the right foot back, drop the heel. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, straighten through the left leg. Let the hand fall, find your wide leg fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And then inhale, frame that right foot at the front of the mat, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Then inhale, step it, high plank. Exhale, vinyasa. To get through your cobra or your up dog. And then exhale to downward dog. Taking a breath in. And then exhale, drop the knees. Let's go second time puppy pose. Walk those arms forward. Make sure to keep your hips above the knees as you melt your heart down towards the mat. That's it. Just keep sinking the chest through the armpits there. Trying to get more of the chest to push into the mat with every exhale. Lovely. And then gaze forward if you're not already. Let's come into that Sphinx pose. Push into the forearms, push into the palms, drop the hips. Pull the chest through and up, push the ground away. Breathe in. And then exhale, release. Hands underneath the shoulders. Push it back into our downward dog. And then we gaze forward. We lift the heels, soften through the knees. Step walk or float your way forward. Feet hip distance apart. Find a halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Hook the toes with the peace fingers. Another halfway lift. Inhale. And then exhale, pull the elbows out to the side as you fold forward over your legs. Pull up on the thighs, soften through the knees if you need. Relax the head. That's it. Maybe push a little bit of weight into the fingertips there. Feel what it's like to put some weight forward rather than dumping into the heels. And then release, hands onto the hips, come up to standing with a nice long spine, all the way up to standing. Nice, slide those feet to touch, big toes together. Just close it off, inhale, hands out to the sides, palms down. Exhale, gather those hands at the heart center. Then inhale, reach the arms up, maybe there's a slight lean back. And then exhale, forward fold over the legs. Halfway lift, inhale. And then exhale, step or float through a vinyasa of your choice. Meeting all the way back in our downward dog. So add on to that second round. Right leg, inhale, lifts you high. Exhale, right knee towards the nose as you step the foot in between the hands. Inhale, pick up that left foot, gaze forward. And then exhale, fold your body over your right leg, standing splits. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, fold, standing splits. Inhale, gaze forward. And then exhale to fold. We go once more. Inhale, gaze forward. And then exhale, step that left foot back, drop the heel. Reverse, inhale, right arm back. And then exhale, straighten the right leg. Find your wide leg fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And then exhale to fold. Inhale, come to frame that left foot at the front of the mat. Come onto the right toes, gaze forward. And then exhale, fold over your left leg. Plant the hand. This time, inhale, the left leg scoots all the way up, three-leg dog. And then maybe come forward, find a three-legged vinyasa. So keep the left leg lifted. As you take your vinyasa, you drop it for your up dog. And then you come back into your downward dog. Taking a breath. And then exhale, right leg. Inhale, lifts. As we exhale, we step the right foot in between the hands and we drop the left knee down to the mat. Then inhale, gaze forward on the fingertips. Exhale, half splits. Left hips over the left knee as you flex your right toes back towards you. Nice, and then just try and find some hips facing the same way. So left hip maybe slightly forward as that right hip comes back. Just keep breathing into the back of that hamstring there, finding a little bit more length. One more inhale. And then exhale, let's re-bend into the right knee. Step it back, downward dog. Let's bring it back. Inhale, the right leg lift. As we exhale, right foot steps in between the hands. Inhale, left leg picks you up, gaze forward. And then exhale, standing splits. We're going to fold and we're going to hold. So your left leg goes up towards the ceiling. Variations. Left hand out to the side a little bit. Right arm round the back of the calf. And you might use the pull there to bring you deeper. Another variation is to bend your left foot. See if you can take your right hand around for the toes. And then once you've got the foot, see if you can kick that knee up towards the ceiling, kick the foot into the hand. Fold a little deeper. Great, and then just, if you've got the foot, gently release the left leg back up into the air. Inhale, gaze forward. And then exhale, step it back to our flow. Inhale, reverse. And then exhale, straighten the right leg as you fold over your legs. Find a halfway lift, inhale. And then exhale to fold. Inhale, come forward. Frame your left foot, gaze forward, pyramid pose. Exhale, fold over your left leg. And then inhale, pick that left foot all the way up, three-leg dog. And then exhale, maybe a three-leg vinyasa, maybe a normal vinyasa, up to you. Through your cobra or your up dog. And in your own time back to downward dog. Taking a breath. And then exhale, let's drop down to our knees. And then just make sure that your elbows are shoulder distance apart, so you can measure it using your arms. Place the hands out in front of you, palms go nice and flat, your thumbs might touch here. That's it, and now think about pulling those elbows almost in, activate your shoulders, touch your toes. Keep those shoulders active as you lift your hips up, and then you tiptoe those feet in as far as you can. Then first dolphin pose, hold it here, pushing the ground away. Just building up that lovely strength through the shoulders. One more breath in. And then exhale. Let's drop to our knees. We're going to come to kneeling here. Just rest your hands on your thighs. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears and close down the eyes. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Another breath in. And then a breath out. Great, and coming forward, tuck the toes, lift the hips, and into your downward dog. Left side, left leg, inhale lifts you high. As you exhale, left knee in towards the nose, step the foot through. Inhale, pick up your right foot and gaze forward. And then exhale, fold your body over your left leg. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Two more. Inhale, gaze forward. And then exhale to fold. Inhale, gaze forward, back to our flow. Exhale, step your right foot back, drop the heel. Inhale, reverse. And then exhale, straighten your left leg as you fold wide legs. Halfway lift, inhale. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, turn to the back of the mat, frame that right foot, look forward. And then exhale, fold over your right leg. Plant the hands, inhale, three-leg dog, right leg lift. Exhale, maybe a three-leg vinyasa, maybe a normal vinyasa. Great. And then same on the left leg lift. As we exhale, we set the left foot in between the hands and we drop the right knee down to the mat. Inhale, come onto your fingertips. And then exhale, send the hips over the right knee as you flex your left toes back towards you. That's it, really push into that left heel. So try and push the ground away from you with that left foot. As you flex those left toes back towards you, really try and get into the back of the knee there. Couple more breaths. One last inhale. And then exhale, we rebend into the left knee. Frame the foot, step it back. Come into your downward dog. Left side, inhale, the left leg lifts. As you exhale, knee towards the nose as you step it in between the hands. Inhale, pick up that right foot, gaze forward. And then exhale, standing splits. Fold your body over that left leg. And we go for that hold. So same options as before, stay there. Maybe the left hand wraps around the left ankle. And you use that to pull yourself a bit closer. Maybe go for the bind, so the right foot bends, or the right knee should I say, and then take hold of the foot with the left hand. And then see if you can try and almost lift that knee up towards the ceiling as you fold over the legs. Right. If you've got the foot or the ankle, release the left hand down, right leg goes up. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, step that right foot down, drop the heel. Reverse your warrior as you inhale. And then exhale, straighten that left leg. Fold forward over into your wide fold. Find a halfway lift, inhale. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, frame that right foot, pyramid pose, gaze forward. Exhale, fold your body. Plant the hands, inhale, right leg scoops up, 3-leg dog. Exhale, maybe a 3-leg vinyasa. Maybe you drop the foot and go through a normal vinyasa. Nice. Great, then just drop to those knees once again. Second time in our dolphin pose, let's drop the elbows. Bring the hands out in front of you, push the palms and the forearms down, engage those shoulders. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, and walk those feet in as far as you can. Imagine that those hips are trying to get directly over those shoulders. Push the ground away. 2 more breaths. One last inhale, and then exhale. Walk the feet back, come to kneeling. Drop the hips to the heels, lift the chest, relax the shoulders. And just take a few breaths there. Just in and out of the nose. Allow yourself to settle, come back to your breathing. And then when you're ready, come forward. Plant the hands, tuck the toes, lift the hips, and we find our downward dog. Great, and then from there we go forward, we lift the heels, soften through the knees, step, walk or float your way forward. Find a halfway lift to inhale. And then just make sure your feet are hip distance apart. Start to fold, slide your hands, palms up underneath the feet. Maybe take a little extra halfway lift. And then exhale, fold over those legs. Just targeting those hamstrings a little bit deeper this time. Pull up on the thighs. Again, put the weight into the wrist creases, so maybe massage your hands with your toes whilst you're there. Put a little bit of weight forward, and then even here we think about those banders, those energy root locks, so the core, switch it on. Pelvic floor, squeeze it up. Great. And then release the hands, bring the hands onto the hips, straight spine, all the way up to standing. Great, let's tiptoe those feet together, close it off. Inhale, bring the palms out to the sides. Exhale, gather the hands at the heart. Slight change here, inhale, we reach the hands up, keep them there. And then exhale, find a chair pose. Sit the hips down low, let's hold it here. Squeeze the thigh, tailbone draws under. Open the arms up out if it feels too intense on the shoulders. And then straighten the legs. Forward fold. Find a halfway lift, plant the hands. Start to come onto your toes. We're finding our crow pose. Get those knees up into the armpits as far as you can. Have a little play when you get there. One foot, maybe both feet. Those energy root locks going to help you here. Another breath. And then once you've had enough, step or float through your vinyasa. Lovely. Oh, we face flop. We've all been there. Perfect. All right, let's take a big breath in, downward dog. And then a big sigh out. All right, right leg, inhale, lift too high. Exhale, right knee in towards the nose, step the foot through. Inhale, the left leg lifts, you go forward. And then exhale, you step that left foot back, drop the heel. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, straighten the right leg as you take your wide leg fold. Slight change here, slide that left hand forward. Slide your right arm underneath your left arm to take hold of the outside of your right shin, or your left shin, sorry. And then start to twist underneath that left shoulder. You might stay there, or you might bring that left hand around the back, either just resting or eventually heading for that inner right thigh, and see if you can use the pull to twist. Great. And then we'll switch sides. So this time your right arm goes forward, your left hand's coming underneath to take hold of that right ankle. Start to pull on the right ankle as you twist. Maybe you stay, maybe you go for that extra bind of the arm around the back. Maybe you take the inner left thigh and you pull your right shoulder open there. Deepen that twist, nice. And then we'll release our hands back to the mat. Inhale, little halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, come to the back of the mat. Left leg frame it, look forward. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, left leg scoops up, 3-leg dog. And then exhale, 1 leg or 2-leg vinyasa, you choose. Alright, let's wake up the quads. So the right leg lifts as you inhale. And then as you exhale, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Drop the left knee down to the mat. Then inhale, reach your right arm forward. And as you reach it behind you, see if you can bend up your left foot and take hold of it. If not, keep reaching. That's it now. Start to pull that left foot in towards you as you sink those hips down. Maybe you stay. You might be able to come onto your left forearm here as an option. Great, and then you can keep the right shoulder open, looking up, sinking the hips. Or another option is to try and roll that right shoulder forward as you pull that left foot in and just feel the front of that quad on your left leg. One more breath in. And then wherever you are, slowly release that right foot, plant the hands and step it back into your downward dog. Great. From here, right leg send it back, right leg lifts as you inhale. And then as you exhale, step your right foot in between the hands. Inhale, pick up that left foot, gaze forward. And then exhale, step the left foot back, drop the heel. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, straighten the right leg as you take a wide leg fold. Then inhale, gaze forward. And as you exhale, fold, start to turn the fingertips away from you. Walk your hands through your legs as far as you can. Pull those thighs up. Let the head drop. Look through towards your fingertips. One breath. And then exhale, walk those hands back in underneath the shoulders. Let's walk the hands forward, frame the left foot, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over your left leg. And then inhale, big scoop, left leg lifts up, 3-leg dog. Exhale, 1 leg or 2-leg vinyasas. And then let's drop our knees down towards the mat. This time we will take our block and place it in between the hands. So like you've got 2 L's on the side of your block. Place that block down onto the mat. This is going to help us when we're learning those forearm stands. It's going to stop the arms dropping in So same thing, push the palms down into the mat, tuck your toes, lift your hips up towards the ceiling, and then walk those feet in as far as you can. Great, then this time it's the right leg. It's going to go up towards the ceiling. Now you can just stay here, take your 5 breaths if you fancy it. You can take a couple of hops. Just seeing if that bottom leg might come off the mat. That's it, just try not to collapse in the shoulders. You've got one more breath. And then exhale, release the knees down to the mat. Let's find that kneeling pose once more. Hands to the thighs, lift the chest, relax the shoulders. Take a breath in. And a breath out. One last breath in. And then a breath out. Right, then let's come forward. Slide the hands forward, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Final side, coming in for that left. Left leg, inhale, lifts high. Exhale, left knee towards the nose as you step the foot in between the hands. Right leg picks up, goes forward. And then exhale, step the foot back, drop the heel. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, straighten the left leg as you take a forward fold over those legs. And now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Now this time walk your fingertips over to your right leg. See if you can take behind your right calf. Maybe your left hand comes to your right outside of the foot. And you just pull yourself close towards that leg. Just as far as you can. Keep pulling up on the thighs. Relax your shoulders down. And then we'll come through center as we inhale. And then as we exhale, we'll come to take hold of that left leg, just anywhere you can kind of use to pull yourself a little bit closer. You might feel a little stretch in your side body too. And then release, hands back underneath the shoulders. Now walk your hands to the back of the mat, frame your right foot, come onto your left big toes, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Inhale, right leg scoops up, 3-leg dog. And then exhale, 1 leg or 2-legged vinyasas. Or knees just chin there as well. Take it through your cobra or your up dog. And then you're back into your downward dog. We're going to go for the quad stretch on the left. Inhale, the left leg lifts. As you exhale, left foot to the outside of the left hand, drop your right knee. Inhale, the left hand reaches forward, and as you exhale, reach it behind you. Take hold of the foot if it's available. Nice, so just pull that foot in towards you. You can stay up on the hand. You might be able to drop to your forearm here. You might kind of want to push the foot into the hand, pull the left shoulder open, gaze up, so make it nice and expansive. Or you might want to take the inside of that left foot and see if you can roll your shoulder inwards. It doesn't matter which variation you take, you're just going for that front of your thigh stretch. Keep pushing those hips down, keep breathing. And then gently release. Back up onto your hands if you're not already and step it back into your downward dog. Final time, let's bring it back. Left side, inhale, left high. As you exhale, left knee in towards the nose, step it through. Inhale, right leg picks up, goes forward. And then exhale, step the foot down. Inhale to reverse. And then exhale, straighten that left leg as you forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Two different options here. Take behind the calf, sorry. Use the pull. If you fancy your headstand, you are set up for it here. You can come into a tripod or any version of headstand that you fancy. Otherwise, just a normal forward fold. Having a little play, or you're just still working on that fold. If you went up into a headstand, let me see if we can come back out with control. Let's take as much time as you need. Nice. All right, hands flat, halfway lift again, inhale. And then exhale, we fold. Then inhale, come to frame that right foot at the front of the mat, find length. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Plant the hands, inhale, the right leg scoops up, three-leg dog. And then exhale, vinyasa of your choice. Knees, chest, chaturanga. Just work your way back into downward dog whenever you're ready. Lovely. Taking a breath in. And then as we exhale, let's drop to our knees once again. Second time on our forearm stand with our blocks, if you've got one. If not, just have your hands onto the floor as you did before. So try and balance out the sides. Same thing as you did on your other side. Try and do it on this side. Lift those hips up. Walk the feet in as far as you can. And then this time it's that left leg that goes up. Maybe you just keep it there. Maybe that's where you stay. Maybe you take those hops. Maybe you catch a hold. And then when you've had enough, the knees drop, and this time we'll take a child's pose with those arms by the feet. So release the hands back to the feet, drop the forehead, and just breathe. All that lovely energy you've just built up through the body, let it start to settle. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Slide the arms forward. Come forward, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward dog. And let's close it off. Gaze forward, lift the heels, soften the knees. Set, walk or float your way to the top. Find a halfway lift. Inhale. And then exhale, you fold. Inhale, rise the standing lift tall. Exhale, palms through to the heart center. Then inhale, hands out to the sides, palms down. Exhale, gather those hands at the heart center. Inhale, send that energy all the way back up. And then exhale, we fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, we're going to step the right foot back and we'll drop our right knee down towards the mat. So inhale, we gaze forward, we lengthen. And then exhale, send it back into a half split. Left foot goes back towards you. Now we are warming up, so if you fancy coming into your full splits, you can slide that left foot forward or tuck your back toes under and gradually send it back. You can use blocks here. So again, we use blocks underneath your hands, make the floor closer, or yeah, you can place them under your back thigh, under your front thigh, have a little play around, or you can just have them underneath your hands to support you. So work your way into your deepest expression, whether that's half splits or full splits. Relax your shoulders and just hold it there. We've done a lot of work through the body, opening up, prepping us for this. So you should feel open enough. That's it. few more breaths there. Feel the hamstrings, feel the inner thighs, the quads. We've got one more breath in. And then an exhale. So try and come back out of it again. Maybe bend the right knee in and then re-bend into that left knee. Nice. And then tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. We'll just switch it out. So right foot steps forward, inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, the left foot steps back. We drop the left knee down. Same thing. Start to send it back. Maybe your half split is where you feel most comfortable. Or maybe you want to have a play around in those full splits. Using props if you want to. And just work your way, get as comfortable as possible. Close down the eyes, relax your shoulders away from your ears and just breathe it here. Trying to find some sort of ease in the posture. We've got a few more breaths. One last inhale. And then exhale, release. So start to make your way back out again. You'll really bend into that right knee. Move your blocks out the way if you're using them. And we are going to just step it back into a high plank here. Take a big breath in. And then exhale. We're going to drop our knees down to the mats. Great. We're going to switch now. We're going to take it into our air. So we're going to work the front of the body. So we're coming into our hero pose. So your feet need to be outside of your hips so that you can plant your hips in between your feet. Sit on blocks here if that feels better. And then maybe you stay, just work on sitting up nice and straight. Maybe you feel comfortable enough to drop back onto your forearms here. That's it. To kind of reset the spine there, push into the thighs, draw your tailbone under, and then keep it drawn under as you lower those hips down. Obviously, you might feel like you can drop back all the way onto your spine, and that's also fine. But just have a little play. If you make it onto your spine, you might want to bring your hands above your head. And just breathe it there. So we're just switching now into our air mandala. So we've been working the back of the body. We are now working the front of our body. Just continue to breathe. We just got another 30 seconds or so. Maybe you can take it deeper. If you've gone too deep, maybe you can just come back out a little bit. You always just prop yourself back. And then wherever you are, we're going to slowly release. So come back up onto your hands. That's it. And then maybe just lift yourself up off your knees and swing those legs around in front. And then this is just a forward fold for the spine, so the legs go straight. Just really allow the body to fold forward, so you're not pulling at all. Your hands are just resting outside of your knees. And you're just dropping the head, just let that spine fold forward, especially for the lower back there after that pose. And then really start to come on up. Now we're just going to make our way down onto our spines and we're going to come into a bridge pose to finish. So coming all the way down onto the back. Drop the head, make sure that your feet are hip distance apart, plant your feet into the mat, hands by your sides, and then just start to push into your feet, lift your hips up. And then maybe your hands clasp under your back and just kind of shimmy so you move to the outer edges of the shoulders, and then see if you can push into the toes, into the heels, and lift those hips up without the knees splaying out to the sides. So just imaginary block, we squeeze in between our thighs, keep breathing. That's it, keep pushing the ground away. One more breath in. And then exhale. Slowly release your hands and bring your spine all the way down onto the mat. Give those knees a nice hug in towards the chest now. Maybe gently rock it from side to side. Just working into that spine. And then just start to squeeze your head up towards the knees. And then start to work your way into your Shavasana. Legs out long. Hands away from the body with the palm facing up. And just allow the thighs to fall into the mat. You've done a lot of work in the hamstrings today, so just let the legs get really heavy. Really allow the feet to just fall off to the side so they're nice and relaxed and heavy. And then just relax the arms and the neck. Maybe the chin is just ever so slightly drawing in so the back of the neck is long. Just close down the eyes and just breathe it here. A few minutes in stillness. Then we're ready to come back out. Let's start to bring some movement into our fingers and toes. Maybe into the neck and the shoulders. And just send those arms above the head. Maybe point the toes, straighten out the legs. And then just roll it over onto one side. start to gently make your way back up to seated with the spine long and eyes closed. And we'll bring our hands together at the heart center. Let's take a breath to finish. Big breath in. And a big sigh out. And just gently bring your head towards your hands. Namaste.